For thousands of years, the towering peaks at the roof of the world have silently kept a dark, ancient, and monumental secret. Buried deeply beneath the eternal ice and merciless winds lies an impossible architecture, clearly not forged by any human hands of our era. The Himalayan Sky Obelisk stands as a colossal, weather-worn monument, built by an advanced and long-forgotten civilization from another age. For endless centuries, its ancient runic light stayed completely dormant, while the relentless blizzards slowly erased its presence from human memory. And so, as generations passed into history, the entire world forgot why this majestic titan was ever constructed in the first place. My name is Maya, an engineer dedicated to uncovering the lost technological marvels buried beneath the frozen horizons of our world. The mysterious schematics handed down through generations of mountain keepers were never just mythical folklore. They were precise structural blueprints. My old master taught me that long ago, advanced technology and the wild heart of nature once spoke the exact same harmonious language. Now, as the sky turns violent and distorted above us, time is rapidly running out for us to decode and translate.
The shields will hold.
The catastrophic atmospheric anomalies began 3 days ago, signaling that the delicate balance holding our world together is violently breaking down. A toxic energy corruption is sweeping through the upper atmosphere, bleeding an ominous crimson hue across our once peaceful mountain skies. The ancient protective magnetic barrier generated by the mountain network is crumbling rapidly, leaving every living soul below completely exposed. If the Sky Obelisk dies completely tonight, this unnatural apocalyptic storm will swell and consume everything in its destructive path. We must begin the dangerous ascent immediately, because deep within these freezing clouds, there is simply no plan B for humanity. The vertical climb up the frost-covered metallic hull is utterly unforgiving, testing every ounce of our courage and physical endurance. At 30,000 feet above sea level, surrounded by roaring gales and blinding snow, even the smallest misstep will prove instantly fatal. The thick mountain ice grips the ancient dark titanium like a vise, making every single foothold a life-or-death battle against nature. One wrong move or slipping grip means plummeting endless thousands of feet down into the terrifying, bottomless white abyss below. Hold on to the anchor lines with all your strength. The violent high-altitude winds are picking up and trying to tear us away. Look up ahead, an ancient maintenance hatch is responding directly to our electromagnetic scanner's energy signature and sliding open. Stepping out of the howling blizzard and directly into the dark, echoing belly of this long-dormant mechanical beast feels surreal. We are standing inside a sleeping technological giant that has remained utterly silent and untouched for thousands of cold years. The primary power conduits running along the metallic walls are fractured, slowly dripping a glowing cyan fluid into the icy darkness. This immense structure was never meant to be a simple monument. It is a massive planet-scale energy engine built to control the atmosphere. Wait, keep your lights dim and stay quiet. The ambient motion sensors indicate that we are definitely not alone in here. The ancient automated defense protocol has just been triggered by our intrusion, and the sleeping security systems are waking up. Centuries of structural decay have corrupted their friend or foe recognition systems, turning these bronze quad-legged sentinels into hostile hunters. Look out, step back into the shadow immediately. Their targeting lasers are sweeping across the catwalk right where you were standing. I am arming the directional EMP emitter now. Brace yourself for the electromagnetic shockwave as I press the trigger switch. The energy pulse fired successfully, short-circuiting their mechanical brains and giving us a brief window of time to move forward. By the ancient gods, step through this archway and just look at the unbelievable scale of this central cavernous space. We have finally reached the central core chamber, standing right at the beating technological heart of this legendary Himalayan colossus. The anti-gravity fields generated by the central orb are surprisingly still active, causing massive stone platforms to float gently in midair. Master, stay at the main altar console and begin aligning the brass control wheels while I maneuver toward the central floating crystal. It is the most mesmerizing piece of cosmic architecture I have ever laid eyes upon, pulsing with a faint, otherworldly purple light. The central crystal matrix is activating automatically, projecting a massive three-dimensional holographic historical log right into the ambient air. Long ago, a globally connected network of these massive sky obelisks was constructed When a catastrophic solar storm struck Earth thousands of years ago, this specific Himalayan obelisk absorbed the brutal brunt of the cosmic impact. It had successfully saved ancient humanity from total incineration, but the immense energy surge permanently fractured its central crystal core. I am powering up the heavy fusion welding rig now, its arc light glowing brightly as the hydraulic systems wind to life. I am rappelling down into the open air on magnetic tether cables, suspending myself directly above the volatile, glowing crystal matrix. Beginning the delicate process of fusing the shattered crystal pathways back together with precise plasma arcs, steadying my trembling hands. Carefully unbolting the burnt-out conduit module and replacing it with the newly forged bronze alloy component we brought up the mountain. Warning sirens are suddenly echoing through the chamber as the core reacts violently to the new power flow, reaching critical volatility. The entire internal structure is shaking apart violently, causing colossal ice stalactites and metallic debris to rain down into the abyss. A sudden shockwave has knocked me off the floating platform, and I am dangling by a single hand over the bottomless void. Maya, hold on with everything you have got. Do not let go of that ledge, or you will fall into the dark. My magnetic tether pick caught the edge of a passing gear ring just in time, locking me securely onto the moving structure. Superheated excess steam is venting rapidly through the outer hull walls, as internal pressure continues to rise dangerously throughout the obelisk. The magnetic feedback is too intense. I cannot physically hold and turn this massive brass calibration wheel on my own anymore. Hang on, Master, I am climbing back up to your position right now, pushing my body through the intense, scorching heat waves. The thermal output radiating from the central drive shaft is off the charts, distorting the very air and light around us. I am aligning the ancient brass key artifact with the central receptacle and pushing it deep into the humming core lock now. Realigning the global energy frequencies to match the original harmonic resonance of the planet's atmospheric shield right this second. Look at the dark crystalline corruption. The burst of golden energy is violently purging the dark residue away from the matrix. The chaotic surge is settling down, and a smooth, radiant stream of turquoise light is stabilizing throughout the vast power chamber. It actually worked against all odds and centuries of decay. The ancient mechanism is responding and stabilizing its output. Observe the outer rings of the core geometry. They are automatically floating back into perfect, symmetrical alignment around the center orb. Pure, radiant power is flowing like glowing golden blood through thousands of long-dormant energy veins stretching across the inner walls. High above us, the dark metal crown at the tip of the obelisk is blooming open like a lotus flower to the heavens. The main ignition sequence is fully complete, sending a deep, low-frequency hum vibrating through the very foundation of the Himalayas. A blinding beam of pure golden and turquoise energy erupts from the peak, punching directly through the thick, corrupted storm clouds. And just like that, as the energy wave expands across the sky, the terrifying crimson storm clouds begin to dissolve and vanish. A wave of gentle, natural warmth expands outward across the frozen Himalayan peaks, breathing peaceful life back into the freezing wilderness. Look far out across the distant mountain ranges, spanning hundreds of miles across the endless white horizon in every direction. One by one, powered by the primary ignition signal, the ancient sister obelisks on distant continents are lighting up in response. After centuries of cold, howling darkness, the thick clouds have cleared away entirely, revealing a pristine blue sky bathed in sunlight. The long-lost planetary guardians of Earth have officially reawakened from their silent slumber to stand watch over us once more. We actually managed to restore the ancient network and save our home from destruction, Master. We finally did it. No, Maya, it was your unwavering belief and courage that reminded this entire world how to look up toward the stars again. A magnificent, glowing grid of planetary light now connects across the upper atmosphere, shielding our home world from the cosmic dark. The majestic technological giant resting in the sea of clouds will never be forgotten or left to sleep in the cold again. The Himalayan Sky Obelisk stands tall, proud, and fully restored above the cloud scene, silently guarding our world for all eternity.